Now, Zuma is expected to serve his 15-month prison term at the Westville Correctional Centre in Durban. Despite what authorities are saying, as a former head of state, it's unlikely he will be treated like every other inmate. eNCA's Barry Bateman takes a look.
This is the Westville prison in Durban. It's a 240-kilometre drive from eNCA. It is to this facility the Constitutional Court has addressed a warrant of committal. But Correctional Services is being a bit coy.
We don't have an inmate or a person by the name of Jacob Zuma in our system. Hence, we don't even want to entertain that particular subject. To us, it's all about bringing person with warrants to say, here's a warrant of detention, specifying the sentence, and our processes will kick in.
It's an unprecedented state of affairs in South Africa right now. A former head of state to be imprisoned. So, does this mean he will be treated differently?
What is cardinal and fundamental is that inmates must be treated equally and that they must be protected at all times, and at no point it should be seen as if now one is getting preferential treatment ahead of others.
Professor Lincoln Fitz from UNISA's Department of Corrections says Zuma will be processed like every other inmate upon arrival.
When he comes in, he will be profiled and they will do a risk assessment of him. He obviously will be classified as a minimum security risk because there's no seriousness of his offence and he's a first offender.
But he almost certainly won't be kept among the general prison population. Fitz believes Zuma will be kept in an isolated part of the prison to remove him from other offenders, but guards too.
There's people that is working in correctional centres that is either, there's two factions, either against Mr. Zuma or with Mr. Zuma. And GCS have that responsibility to protect the safety of Mr. Zuma. And there must be a section where there's limited access and only certain people will be allowed to access a specific unit based on the profile of Mr. Zuma.
And what about Zuma's police VIP protection guards?
The Constitution gives provision for DCS to safeguard and protect offenders that is incarcerated, which is incarcerated in the care. So the role of the security detail that they had before will not be relevant when it comes to the correctional centre. That the role goes now directly to the Minister of Correctional Services and Justice and then to DCS Commissioner to make sure that he is protected.
Zuma's imprisonment might be further delayed. As it's emerged, he will apply to the Constitutional Court to rescind the order that he go to jail. So, for now, we just wait and see. Barry Bateman, Johannesburg.